Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today we are revealing the top 3 rare and valuable Washington $quarter coins with mint marks that you should be on the lookout for, because even in fine condition these coins can be worth big money. From the early silver quarters to the special mint mark varieties, some of these coins are among the most sought after pieces in US coin history. Whether it's a Denver D, San Francisco S, or Philadelphia P mint mark, each of these quarters has a unique story and a surprising collector value. We will break down each of the 3 quarters in detail, the year mint mark, design features, and value range, so you will know exactly what to look for in your own change or coin collection. Some of these coins, even with light wear, can sell for hundreds of dollars or more, depending on rarity and condition. So grab your coins and get ready to check those mint marks, and let's find out if you are holding one of the rare Washington quarters worth big money in your hands. Let's get started. First up, the Washington quarter has been in circulation since 1932, introduced to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first President of the United States. The design, created by sculptor John Flanagan, replaced the standing Liberty quarter and became one of America's longest running coin designs. The 1988 D quarter represents the later years of the original Washington design, just before the State Quarters series began in 1999. These coins were minted in the era when the U.S. Mint was producing high numbers for circulation, yet quality variations and preserved uncirculated examples still attract collectors today. The obverse side of the 1988 D quarter displays the timeless right-facing portrait of George Washington with inscriptions, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date 1988. Below the date lies the D mint mark, identifying it as a product of the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, the design features a majestic bald eagle clutching arrows in its talons, framed by olive branches, a powerful symbol of America's readiness for peace and defense. The inscriptions, "United States of America, a pluribus unum," and $quarter, surround this proud national emblem. The 1988 D Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint in large numbers, with a total mintage of around 596,810,688 coins. Each coin weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and is made of copper nickel clad, a combination of 75% copper and 25% nickel over a pure copper core. This composition gives the coin durability and a silvery finish that stands the test of time. The edge is reeded, a design feature intended to prevent the shaving of precious metal. Back when coins contained silver, although 1988 D quarters are common in circulation, those that remain in fine or uncirculated condition are increasingly collectible. Condition is the key to understanding coin value. A 1988 D quarter in fine condition typically shows moderate wear. Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers appear smooth, but the main details remain clear and visible as you move into extremely fine and uncirculated grades. The coin's brightness, luster, and sharpness improve dramatically. Collectors often seek coins graded MS65 or higher, as these examples display full design detail and minimal contact marks. Always handle your coins carefully. Fingerprints and scratches can reduce their value instantly. Now let's talk about what you came for. The value in fine circulated condition, the 1988 D Washington quarter is worth around its face value of 25 cents, though collectors may pay a small premium for clean, well-preserved examples in uncirculated mint condition, MS60 to MS63. The value rises to $1 to $2. High-grade specimens in MS65 can fetch $5 to $15, while exceptional coins graded MS67 or better by professional grading services have been known to sell for $50 or even more at auctions. Additionally, error coins or Special varieties such as off center strikes double die, errors or clipped planches can dramatically increase a coin worth sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars. Collectors are always on the lookout for error varieties from 1988 D quarters. Some notable finds include die cracks along Washington's, portrait die chips near the mint mark or letters and struck through errors where foreign material got pressed into the coin during minting. There are also reports of lightly struck or misaligned dies giving the coin a distinctive off-center appearance. These kinds of minting mistakes are rare and valuable. Always check your coin carefully under magnification to spot these fascinating details. You might wonder why collectors value a coin minted in the hundreds of millions. The answer lies in preservation history and nostalgia. The 1988 D Washington quarter represents the end of an era before America's coinage shifted toward more modern designs. Many coin enthusiasts collect these later date quarters as part of a complete Washington series or as a representation of U.S. coinage in the 1980s. Uncirculated examples with strong luster or beautiful toning are particularly sought after as time passes. Fewer pristine examples remain, increasing demand among collectors. While a 1988 D Washington quarter might not seem like a goldmine today, its long-term potential lies in graded uncirculated sets and error discoveries. Collectors who save rolls or certified coins today may find greater demand in the future as fewer clean examples survive. Circulation coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC often maintain or increase in value, especially when preserved in mint state with full details. As the Washington quarter approaches its centennial anniversary, interest in complete sets and vintage issues continues to grow. So there you have the full story behind the 1988 D Washington quarter dollar coin, from its historic design to its minting precision. This coin is a proud symbol of America's numismatic heritage. Whether your coin is in fine condition or a gleaming uncirculated beauty, it holds value as part of our nation's story. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you do not miss future videos about rare and valuable US coins. Drop a comment below if you have found a 1988 D Washington quarter. Who knows, you might have a hidden gem sitting in your collection. Next up, the Washington quarter series began in 1932, celebrating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Sculptor John Flanagan designed this timeless coin, which replaced the standing Liberty quarter. The 1989 issue comes from the end of the long-running original design right before the state quarter program began in 1999. During this period, quarters like the 1989 P represent the final decade of traditional Washington design, a simpler, bolder look symbolizing patriotism and strength. It's also part of an era when the Philadelphia Mint produced some of the most widely circulated coins in U.S. history. On the obverse you will see the classic right-facing portrait of George Washington, accompanied by the inscriptions, "Liberty in God We Trust," and the date 1989. Just below Washington's neck is the P mint mark, indicating that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Turning to the reverse, you will find the traditional bald eagle design, wings spread wide, clutching arrows and surrounded by olive branches, a representation of America's commitment to both peace and defense. The words United States of America, a pluribus unum, and quarter dollar circle the eagle, completing a powerful national symbol. The 1989 P Washington quarter is made of copper, nickel clad, consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge, a feature originally designed to prevent people from shaving metal off silver coins. The Philadelphia Mint produced an incredible 512,868,000 quarters in 1989, making it a high mintage year despite this condition. And quality still determine a coin collectability and worth, especially for those preserved in uncirculated or high mint state grades. When evaluating your 1989 P quarter condition plays the biggest role in determining value in fine condition. You will notice wear on Washington hair cheek and jawline, while the eagle feathers will appear smooth but still visible in very fine or extremely fine condition. The coin retains more sharpness and luster. Uncirculated coins, especially those graded MS65 or higher, showcase full detail and brilliant shine with minimal contact marks for serious collectors submitting a coin for professional grading through services like PCGS or NGC ensures its authenticity and maximizes value. Now let's discuss the real-world value of the 1989 Washington quarter. In fine condition, it typically holds its face value of 25 cents, but collectors sometimes pay a small premium for clean examples. In uncirculated mint condition, its value can rise to $1 to $2, while MS65 coins may sell for $5 to $10. The highest grades like can fetch between $40 and, depending on luster and strike quality error, coins and unique varieties such as off-center strikes, double die errors, or struck through minting flaws can significantly boost a coin value, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars. Collectors are particularly intrigued by error varieties from the late 1980s. Some 1989 P quarters have been found with die cracks across Washington face or their eagle wings, clipped planchets, and weak strikes due to worn dies. These small imperfections make the coin unique and can command impressive prices on the collector market. Always check your coins carefully with a magnifier, especially around the date, mint mark, and lettering, as even the slightest minting variation can transform a common coin into a collectible treasure. The 1989 P Washington quarter holds strong collector appeal because it belongs to the last full decade of the classic design before the state quarters replaced collectors. Building complete Washington quarter sets often seek examples from each mint and year. Coins from the late 1980s also reflect the high-speed production technology of their era, a transitional point between traditional craftsmanship and modern minting efficiency. For that reason, pristine full detail examples remain desirable, especially when stored in protective holders or certified slabs. While the 1989 P quarter may not seem rare today, history shows that modern coins can gain collector value over time as older high-quality examples disappear from circulation. Holding onto uncirculated rolls or graded coins from this period could prove profitable as complete sets become more sought after. Many collectors who once ignored these common dates are now realizing that maintaining a complete and well-preserved collection adds long-term value and prestige. If you have a brilliant mint state coin protected, it might become a valuable collectible for future generations. And that wraps up our detailed look at the 1989 P Washington $quarter coin, a modern classic with a proud American legacy. From its strong historical design to its collectible variations and minting quirks, this coin represents both artistry and everyday history. Whether you have one in fine condition or a gleaming uncirculated example, it deserves a place in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss updates about valuable US coins. Drop a comment below if you have found a 1989 P quarter in your change you might be holding onto a piece of history worth more than you think. Next up, the Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, designed by sculptor John Flanagan to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington birth. By the time the 1990 D quarter was minted, this design had been in use for nearly 6 decades, symbolizing America continuity and tradition. The 1990 issue represents one of the final years of the classic eagle reverse before the design transitioned to the state quarters series in 1999. This coin carries not just monetary value but a piece of history, a representation of the pre-digital, pre-Euro era of American coinage when craftsmanship and detail mattered most. On the obverse side, the coin proudly features George Washington Wright facing portrait, the words, "Liberty in God we trust," and the date, 1990, just below. Washington neck, you will spot the day mint mark indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. On the reverse side, the design displays a bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows surrounded by olive branches, a symbol of America, readiness for defense, and its enduring hope for peace. Above the eagle appear the inscriptions, United States of America and a pluribus unum, while $quarter rests below. This bold and balanced imagery reflects the strength and dignity of the nation it represents. The 1990 day Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint using a copper nickel-clad composition, an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Over a pure copper core, it weighs 5.67 grams, measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and has a reeded edge. The Denver Mint produced an impressive 927,638,181 coins that year, making it a high mintage issue. Despite these large numbers, collectors still prize quarters that remain in uncirculated or mint state condition, as well as any coins with notable minting errors that occurred during production. Condition is key when evaluating the 1990 D quarter. Value in fine condition, you will see light to moderate wear on Washington's hair and jawline, and the eagle feathers may appear smooth. These are the kinds of coins most often found in everyday circulation. Very fine and extremely fine coins retain sharper design features and better luster, while uncirculated coins show no signs of wear, preserving their original shine. The most sought-after pieces are those graded, displaying full details, mirror-like luster, and no noticeable contact marks, the kind of coins collectors and investors truly value. Let's get to the exciting part, the coin value. In fine circulated condition, a 1990 day Washington quarter is generally worth its face value of 25 cents, since millions remain in circulation. However, coins in uncirculated mint state condition can command $1 to $3. High-grade specimens, graded, often sell for $5 to $10, while exceptional examples can fetch $40 to $80 depending on quality and die appeal. Rare error coins such as off-center strikes, double die, obverse, or struck through grease errors can dramatically increase the coin value, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars in auctions or private sales. Error coins are where this story gets interesting. Collectors have identified die cracks running across Washington head or the eagle wings, clipped planches, where a small section of metal is missing, and off-center strikes that partially cut off the design. Occasionally, a struck through foreign object error occurs, leaving an unusual imprint or void on the coin surface. Always check your 1990 D quarters carefully. Under good lighting and magnification, a small imperfection can make an otherwise common coin quite valuable. Documenting and authenticating such errors through professional grading services can substantially boost resale potential. Collectors appreciate the 1990 D quarter for its representation of the final phase of the original Washington design before major changes in the late 1990s. It's a key coin for completing modern Washington quarter sets, especially those arranged by mint mark and condition. The Denver Mint coins are often favored for their strong strike quality, making them great examples for display collections. Over time, uncirculated rolls and high-grade singles have become increasingly popular as people realize that coins from the 1980s and early 1990s are disappearing from circulation in clean, undamaged condition. While the 1990 D quarter is not considered rare today. It carries steady collector interest and long-term potential as more coins wear out or are melted down for scrap. Pristine mint state examples naturally grow scarcer for investors and collectors alike. Saving rolls of uncirculated 1990 D quarters or certified coins graded MS 66 or higher could pay off in the decades ahead. The Washington Quarter series remains one of America's most collected coin types, and pieces from this transitional era right before the state quarter revolution may gain historical importance over time. And that's the complete story of the 1990 D Washington quarter dollar coin, a piece that reflects both America's history and its evolving minting technology. Whether your coin is in fine condition or uncirculated mint state, it tells a story of everyday commerce, art, and national pride. So check your change, inspect your rolls, and keep an eye out for hidden gems. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share to help support our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss future updates about valuable US coins, and drop a comment below if you have found a 1990 D Washington quarter. It might just be worth more than you think.